Bravo, Mark.
I think that Suits is about trust. You know, it's about who do you trust and how far can you trust them and what is the point at which that trust can be broken.
When I first created Suits, to me, it really was a show about loyalty.
Season 3 took sort of a turn to a darker place, and we really enjoyed blaming that on the Game of Thrones actors. I think they brought the darkness with them.
Mike and Harvey start in season 3 in a pretty rocky situation. At the end of season 2, essentially, Harvey has fired Mike for a perceived betrayal.
You think you're not replaceable? I got all that from an associate I picked at random. I've been doing this before I met you, and I'll be doing it long after I've forgotten all about you.
When you talk about truth or betrayal, loyalty, whatever, I think at the end of the day, Donna is probably the one character that is the most loyal to Harvey.
Donna feels personally betrayed by Mike when we come back because, you know, anybody who betrays Harvey betrays Donna.
Harvey didn't value you for your help on cases. He valued you for your loyalty, which he told you last night.
Yeah, I know that, and I'm trying to get it back, and this is the only way I know how.
We pick up on the heels of Mike and Rachel having just ended season 2 with a bang, as Aaron Korsh, our creator, says.
Our thought was kind of looking at it from Rachel's point of view. Okay, she may have gotten caught up in the moment and may have done that, but when she really thinks about it, what's going to be the backlash of that?
At the top of this season, it was really, does she trust him? Can she move forward from that? And then we quickly realized she chooses to. They choose to become a couple. But I think so much of the dynamic with Rachel and Donna is questioned. Like this season, we see if they can even be friends. I mean, Rachel realizing that Donna knew all of these things and wasn't forthcoming with her. And then also the relationship with Rachel and Lewis is really tested this season.
The writers just have this fantastic knack to make Lewis more and more human as time goes on. And as an actor, it is the best job you could possibly have.
You create these relationships and we just hope that they play in a way that is believable.
Relationships are very difficult to maintain in this world, and we see it happen with every one of the characters this season. And Mike and Rachel are the only people to so far succeed.
The original title of the Wall Street show that became Suits was Loyalty is a Two-Way Street.
You don't have a speck of loyalty in your entire body.
Loyalty is a two-way street, and you ran me off the road.
It's people that are supremely competitive in close-quarter environment that are sometimes on the same side and sometimes not. So their loyalties are always going to be tested, and alliances are going to shift, and who you're going to side with. It's just a natural consequence of people striving to be the best at what they do in an environment that is kind of a pyramid, and there's only kind of room for one at the top.
What can Donna do for you? Oh, and everything, Donna. Oh, and everything. Well, the genius of Donna is every day. Oh my gosh, it is so fun to play Donna's mad skills.
Donna certainly has superpowers, and sometimes when she Donnas someone, it's kind of like she's able to, you know, kind of Sherlock Holmes them and figure out something. It's either an emotional truth or a factual truth about them based on some little clues that she has. But it kind of grew over time, and she became this amazing person.
I really loved shooting the flashbacks. It was great because you really got a chance to understand why Harvey and Donna are the way they are.
Donna?
Okay, listen, Rain Man. You wear lifts in your shoes, you want braces, but you don't have the balls, and you have a cat that you love more than it loves you.
We had mentioned this one other time that Harvey was with Donna, and the writers pitched to me the idea. I was like, oh my God, that's great. I loved it.
Why do you think I have this in my hand?
What are we waiting for?
You thought you were gonna get the can opener answered, and it wasn't.
Harvey, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Also, they came up with the idea to tell the story of how Harvey left Cameron, which was perfect because we were in the middle of the season with Cameron Dennis.
I'm here, you're here. Do your job.
Gary's character was a badass in the DA's office, and Harvey learned a lot from him. He learned to go elsewhere. So you have these, you know, mentors, and I think he found more of a mentor through Jessica, in fact.
What I love about Gary Cole is he's got a lot of charisma and power to him. It's not easy to be the person that was superior to Harvey, that kind of have the power and the gravitas to stand up to Harvey.
It was nice to see some of the beginnings of that relationship and to see it, you know, flash forward into the present and to see, you know, Harvey really give him a piece of his mind and beat him in the end.
You were never my mentor. Jessica was. You're just a fast-talking car salesman that hides behind the line, I do good.
We just hit the jackpot with our guest stars because they fell right into the rhythm of us as a cast, which is really like a little family.
At the end of season 2, we decided we wanted to cast a British Harvey, and that's how we got introduced to Max Beasley. You know, the second we met him, he actually reminded me in certain ways of Gabriel when Gabriel came in.
Max is the most, like, effusive, effervescent, enthusiastic person. He's all like, boom, you know, he's always like, babe, that was boom, that was great, you know, like, he's so fun to work with in that way.
There's nothing wrong with a little casual conversation.
What happens when casual conversation becomes serious fun?
Oh, you're good.
I've been pitching storylines of how he gets out of jail and comes back to work. I want Steven back, because Max is so fun to work with.
Michelle Fairley was awesome. She played Ava Hessington. She brought her strength.
What did you expect? A fruit basket for getting me out of a crime your firm committed?
We had these very dramatic scenes, very confrontational scenes. We laughed through every take.
Tanner, what the hell are you doing here? And how the hell did you insinuate yourself with Ava Hessington?
What's great about the show is that they bring back a lot of characters throughout. So you see familiar faces. The guest stars, they seem to always start coming back.
Hell of a performance, Harvey. Backup singers and everything.
Eric Close is a terrific actor, and it's nice to have him come out.
Check out this bad boy right here.
Rachel Harris, you know, we originally envisioned this female Lewis character, and we did not intend for them to have a relationship. Their chemistry was just so good to us that we, you know, it kind of evolved from there.
It's okay.
No, it isn't. Black Hawk Down.
Rick Hoffman pitched me that line when I told him that scene was gonna happen.
I am being serious right now.
You think I'm not being serious?
She smacked him so hard in that scene, I couldn't believe it.
That's not actually what...
Liar.
Whoa.
It was awesome.
I love Max Toplin. He's just a great guy.
Bringing him back for the cat trial was a perfect thing.
That man, Lewis lit.
Really, Harold. And he's so funny.
He comes up with some fun stuff, and I had asked Anton Cropper, our director at the time, do you think we can we improv a little bit and sort of, can I interject?
Your Honor, I'd just like to state for the record that the witness is speaking into an imaginary microphone. You're speaking to an imaginary microphone.
That's what I mean.
They ended up putting it in there, and that was Max's fantastic improv.
I have no further questions.
This year, we were gonna try to meet Rachel's mom, and Megan came in, Megan Gallagher.
Wendell and Megan actually went to school together. They went to Juilliard, they were in the same class, so it was fun to also see two people who had known each other for so many years start to play.
What's so funny?
She's not consistent with the potatoes.
She's not consistent with anything.
Okay, you're not getting any potatoes.
No, what's so funny?
I see where she gets it from.
Guess what?
You better shut up and eat your potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
The more that we see Rachel outside of the office, I think we get to peel away more layers of who she is and where she comes from.
Michael Phelps turns out is a huge Suits fan. Who knew?
I don't give a shit about how fast you used to swim. I only care about how fast I can make you money.
How fast is that?
Why don't you sit down and I'll tell you.
Worked out really well. Turns out he is a good actor. He really did a great job. I was very, very happy.
That's what really happened in Beijing.
Let's get a drink first.
You're never gonna get a perfectly made relationship anywhere. And I think that's ultimately what the writers do a really good job capturing.
This show is set up to put people in positions where they have to choose between one thing or another, and either choice they choose is gonna kind of have positive and negative consequences for them. I think that's a lot of the fun of Suits, it's a lot of the drama of Suits, and it's a lot of the, you know, the passion of Suits.
That's what having a relationship is figuring out those complications. And I think Suits does it perfectly and does it really beautifully.